Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of Beyond Question. Not really special because it's our
is it
usual
so special?
time.
Yeah.
It's special because it is April 20th,
Yeah.
which means the Indians are playing right
Yeah.
now.
There we go. That's what we're going with.
The Indians are playing right now, and they are currently losing 2-1 to the Minnesota Twins in the top of the seventh inning. Trevor Bauer on the mound, so my case is closed.
Yeah.
My case is closed.
Well, at least he
Tom.
hasn't given up 5 runs. It could always be worse
He could be pitching in the World Series to the Cubs.
against the Cubs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, he did that. Never mind.
Oh, wrong button.
Yes, Matt. Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes. Take that, Matt. All right.
Karma's a crapper.
Yeah. Yeah, like just... What button were you trying to hit anyway?
I wanted to hit the or something like that, but I could just make the noise.
Yeah. But instead you hit F3 because
Then I
you're a
sound
moron.
special. So anyway, let's go to ESPN and find out what we can talk about today,
Yeah.
Tom. Oh.
Yeah.
The New England Patriots visited Donald Trump in the White House yesterday,
Of course.
and it was a pretty significant small crowd, considering the fact that many of the Patriots' teammates boycotted the election results
Okay.
and said they weren't going to go if they won the Super Bowl. Well, they did, and they're not going, and they didn't go.
Oh, wow.
So it was a very significantly smaller crowd. But if you ask me, it was huge. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
You know, you did see them. They photoshopped the
It was
photo.
the largest Super Bowl party ever.
It was the largest Super Bowl party. Of those not in attendance, Tom Brady was not in attendance. He had a personal family matter going on.
That's okay.
And Donald Trump, our president, loves Tom Brady, according to Stephen Colbert. He loves Tom Brady more than he loves himself, or almost as much as he loves himself.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Or Putin.
let's not go there, because I can argue for hours. Anyway, so going to the breaking news this past week in not only sports news, but news in general has been huge. We had the stuff on Easter going on, which was very unfortunate in Cleveland. We also had Aaron Hernandez
Yeah.
reportedly commit suicide
Yeah, it was
in
I
his
think they
jail
said-
cell
Yeah.
with a bedsheet. And
Yeah.
now people are starting to think that there may have been foul play.
Oh yeah, I
because
would expect that.
if you would have seen the tattoo that was on his, I think it was his forehead, it was a Bible verse, John 3:16,
Oh.
the famous Bible verse that Tim Tebow would always put on his
Yeah.
eye blacks during the football games.
Mhm.
And it's actually a positive message about Christianity,
Yeah.
that whoever believes in Jesus Christ shall be saved. So when putting those together, it doesn't seem that, what they're calling the death.
Well, then again, also didn't Aaron Hernandez get acquitted?
Yeah, he got acquitted, but he's still serving life without parole for the murder.
Okay.
So this was different. This was about selling drugs or something of
Okay.
that case. But anyway, talking about that, just really, do you have anything to comment on the whole thing?
I mean, it's unfortunate that it happened. I'm sure I'm like trying to find a comment and it's not really coming to me. It's like it's one of those things like I stopped caring about Aaron Hernandez once it happened. And it's like, oh, the trial happened, okay, he was convicted. It really makes doesn't matter to me anymore.
I remember how good he was in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
And how
Like
good he could have
how
been.
it really could have been a thing between him and Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, that's what, when I was younger, when he got drafted back in 2011, 2012,
Mm-hmm.
I really thought that the Patriots had the two best tight ends in the league. Like, I
Yeah.
thought that was going to be the 1-2 punch. And
it was.
it was, and Tom Brady hit it with you. He really used that to his advantage. But it's just sad all around because it's kind of, you wanted this to turn out differently for Hernandez, and his past caught up with him,
Yeah.
and at a time where he was starting to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Mhm.
even said that he was trying, and people said around him, if I'm not mistaken, at the time when he was arrested and charged, and when he went to prison, I think there was stuff on ESPN or something, and it said how players in the locker room could tell he had changed from the person that he was when he first got drafted to a professional, like, businessman / athlete. So it was upsetting. I mean, to know that, his past caught up with him. NBA playoffs are underway. Right now, the Cavaliers are 2-0 against the Indiana Pacers. Tonight, they play at 7 o'clock in Indiana. Tom, for this game tonight, what do the Cavs have to do to win? First of all,
All right, so what's the series
what
at right
should they
now?
do? 2-0 Cavs, they're up.
Well, I mean, and let's see, it's being played in Indiana.
Remember, we've been successful this year in
Oh
Indiana.
yeah.
But it is playoff time.
Yeah, sorry, Tim's wondering about who hacked Kyle's Facebook page. So, yeah.
No comment.
Yeah, it wasn't Matt, don't worry.
It was not me. It wasn't me. But anyway,
It's the Cavaliers. I don't worry about first round matchups.
Yeah.
When it comes to the second round and then the conference championships, I'd worry a little bit more. But the Indiana Pacers are essentially just Paul George with other players. And
yeah,
it's
I just, for me personally, I do believe that this is, this is pretty big. What's going on in the entire league? For the Cavaliers, I expect them to sweep, if not win in 5.
Yeah.
But moving forward, it's going to get a little more interesting because the Chicago Bulls are up 2-0 on the Boston Celtics.
Oh.
And the Celtics are the number 1 seed in the Eastern
Right.
Conference, losing currently by 2 games to an 8 seed. Rondo, Wade, and Jimmy Butler are playing fantastic, and they are scary.
Yeah.
Let me just point that out, that this Chicago Bulls team is the definition of a team that basically said the regular season is meaningless other than getting in the top 8.
Yeah.
I really do believe
I
that they are going to win this series and go on to possibly go to the conference finals to face us. And they are possibly our Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Boston is, definitely. But you take out the Achilles heel, the main one, by another team that is our Achilles heel.
Chicago Bulls.
That is scary.
Yeah, because I remember the Chicago Bulls during the regular season were really good against us, even though they were the people who were saying that the regular season doesn't matter.
Think about all the issues that they went through during the regular season on where this team could have been. They could have been in the top 3
Oh, yeah.
in the conference had they played like this. Now, I'm not saying this is completely what the Bulls are all about this season, this particular Bulls team with Wade, Rondo, and Butler, because they've had a lot of bumps in the road
Oh, yeah.
between the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Between the 3 players, Rondo, known for that kind of unorthodox personality.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Exactly.
Jimmy Butler, the rising star on the team,
Yeah.
starting to become the face of the Chicago Bulls. And
Wade,
Dwayne Wade, the
grizzled
veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to me, personally, when you add those personalities together, one of 2 things are going to happen.
Mm-hmm. They will either flourish.
Well, we've seen both.
They will either flourish, or they will
Right.
just descend into
Just
the depths.
collapse. And that's what they did in the regular season. At points, they collapsed because they could not play together.
Mm-hmm.
They had that chemistry issue.
But that also, like this, it's not necessarily the same dynamic as a couple years ago when the Dallas Mavericks were number 1 overall seed and lost to the 8 seed Warriors.
Right.
That Dallas Mavericks team it was a very good team.
Right.
Dirk won the MVP, and
Yeah.
and
But-
they were celebrating.
But what's playing a big part of this particular series is that Isaiah Thomas's sister has passed away.
Right.
2 days, 1 or 2 days before Game 1
Yeah.
of the series. And in Game 1, he went off 33 points, but every ounce of him was sad. Every ounce of him was in mourning. He was crying during warm-ups. He was crying before the game, crying during the game. He could not emotionally take it. And that's why I think, when you're emotional like that, you play better. But at the same time, you can't really be clutch. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can't really get to that point of, I'm going to take over completely.
Yeah, well, I think that's the key, is like what we haven't necessarily seen from the Celtics is that they have a very true team dynamic. That if something happens to one of the players, such as Isaiah Thomas's sister passing away, that they all come together and say, let's win this for you.
Right. And that's
and
what
we don't see that.
We don't see that because this team already has issues on who they are, their identity.
Yeah.
Because they've had very lucky breaks where they've gotten to the point. I'm going to say that. They're a lucky team because during points of the regular season, the Cavaliers lost at the right time. They won at the right time. And it wasn't because they are better than other teams, even the Cavs. The Bulls you're seeing right now. It's not because they're better than certain teams in the East. It's because they've gotten breaks. And when you get those kind of breaks, you can play better and get to where you need to be.
I mean, you can also see in recent years in the Eastern Conference, there's always been that one team that just shows up. Like last year it was the Toronto Raptors.
Right.
The year before it was the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
This year it happens to be the Celtics. But they're collapsing at the wrong time.
Right, and that's what I think. Some of these teams leave it all in the regular season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you look at the Hawks when they played the Cavaliers. A lot of people did not give LeBron and company any chance to go out into the conference finals and take that series. We swept them.
Yeah.
We swept them, and we had Kyrie Irving, and we kind of, Delhi kind of took out Kyle Korver.
Well,
but at the same time, it's kind of like, when are teams going to realize, hey, we don't have to be the 1 or the 2 seed or the 3. We just need to keep a little gas in the tank for when we get to the playoffs.
Yeah, just make sure that you don't completely tire yourself out by the end of the regular season. Like, that's what the Spurs do. The Spurs are really good at resting their starters during opportune games and games that don't necessarily matter.
Yeah.
Even if it's a game that's like the Spurs versus the Warriors, where you want to see big-time players on big-time teams.
Exactly.
And you don't have people like Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson playing.
Exactly.
Because you're resting them.
Exactly.
Because you're trying to save that for the playoff run. Because that's when you need it.
Right, exactly. And the thing is, that's one thing. That brings me to a good topic.
Okay.
Resting starting players. Resting stars. Okay. What is your opinion on that?
All right. Well, if you're talking about, if you're playing like a 3 out of 4, like back to back, and then one rest day in another game, or one game, then you're having a rest, and then 2 games. That third game, I'm perfectly fine with you resting your players if you really feel they need it.
Now let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
If I'm a fan, and I'm going to,
no, screw the
and
fans.
Really.
No, if you're a championship starved city, do you want to see your team win one regular season game that won't have any matter during the playoffs?
Right.
Or do you want to have them have that playoff run that you remember for the rest of your life, like those Cavaliers?
But go back to the regular season. Go back to the point. Let me debunk all that right now.
Okay.
This is a business first.
Oh, yes.
And when you own a business, we're getting a Skype call.
Different.
How's this working out? Oh, hello. We hear you.
is where we don't know how to turn on our Skype. Awesome.
Okay, sorry. Call back.
Yeah.
Unless you're Tim, then no.
Yeah, if you're Tim, then...
No.
But this is a good conversation topic.
This is a good
I do like
conversation.
this topic.
Let's find out. Google Voice. New voicemail from Susan One. That was last night, so that's not now.
Maybe we should get Jeremiah in here to get his...
Jeremiah. Minimize. Skype. Somebody called.
When they call, it the telephone.
Where? Where do you go?
This time.
Where do you go?
When it
This-
shows up, if the box here, it's either green to pick up, the green telephone, or the red.
Call back.
to-
Yeah.
Wherever you were.
Whoever was calling, just please call back. That is if you're listening to the show. If
Yeah.
you're trying to say that you're trying to deliver 35 pieces, like you're Jeremiah, trying to prank call the station from outside the studio.
Yeah, if you're gonna prank call us, don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's
It's
like
not
we're
worth it.
we're trying to get in some serious, deep sports stuff.
Yeah, and if you think that you're too cool to listen to sports and cool enough to punk us, to prank call us, that just shows that you have no, unless you know us, but that just shows that you have no real personality.
Right.
Anyway, so
So you're debunking the whole thing.
so I'm gonna debunk that argument. It's a business first, right?
mm-hmm.
When you own a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want every day that you're open for business. Say you own a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and you have decorations
Okay.
that they're flowers. You have to water them every day. Okay.
Okay.
19 out of 20 people love your decorations. They come back to see your decorations and to eat your food because they think it's a comfortable environment.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one person that doesn't like it. So 6 out of 7 days, you're going to have those decorations there. Are you going to take them out for one person that doesn't like them? Because the thing is
but
that
the sports business is a very different business
Right,
than
but if
running
you
some other
have-
business.
But if you have a business and you want it to stay popular, you want it to reach people, you want to make money. Key thing, green money is what makes everything go round in sports. So, I work as a server. I don't make enough money to go to the finals games. I don't make enough money to go to the first, second, or third rounds of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Right.
But if I want to go see my Cavaliers in April playing the Miami Heat, which I did a couple years ago, LeBron was
Okay.
still in Miami. Here we go. And we're getting a call. Welcome, caller. This is the Beyond Question.
Welcome, caller. This is the Beyond Question.
Yeah, that was very delayed.
Hi, Matt.
Oh, hey Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, guys. So I was actually listening to your discussion about if 19 out of 20 people like it, but one person doesn't, do you change it?
Right.
Are we talking basketball? I missed the first part. Are we talking basketball here?
Yeah, we're talking sitting.
Yeah, talking about sitting or resting players during certain games.
Okay, because if you're looking, let's say you have 13 of the 14 players on the Cavs like the idea of, I don't know, getting rid of DeAndre Liggins, but LeBron doesn't want to get rid of him. Do they listen to 14 players or do they listen to LeBron?
I understand that, but at the same time, LeBron is the business. LeBron is the face of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
He's the owner, he's the general manager, he's the star player, he is the team. He is everything about that franchise. So, you're going to listen to your owner. You're going to listen to the person that's calling the shots because he gives you the only opportunity to win. We've seen it this year many times where only when LeBron was on the floor, Kyrie didn't have to be there, Kevin Love didn't have to be there, everybody else was there. They played, they won. LeBron was off the floor, they lose almost 99% of
Oh,
the
yeah.
time when he does not play. We saw that 2 years ago when Kevin Love was first here. We had Kyrie and Kevin Love playing against the Sixers, and we lost by like 7. The Sixers. Understand LeBron's presence. So my response to that is a completely different situation. Resting players, because I'm a fan and I want to spend money to see the people that I basically worship, to see my role models. If I'm an 8-year-old kid and daddy gets tickets from his work to go see the Cavs in April, son, LeBron's going to be playing. Oh, daddy, I can't wait. He's going to go to that game expecting to see his role model. And if he doesn't see them, how disappointed is that fan? Is he ever going to go back in April? Is he ever going to spend money to see his favorite player again? That kid's going to remember that his whole life, that he didn't get to see LeBron James when he went. To me, it's more of if you look at the business aspect of it, you shouldn't do it. If you look at, we're not going to focus on ratings. We're not going to focus on our fan base. We're going to focus on winning for ourselves. Then I would say rest as many players as you want.
Yeah.
San Antonio does it.
I'm sure they haven't won. Let's see, the last time they won was what, against the Heat and LeBron's last year with the Heat?
Yeah, 2014 summer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, their fans know they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Their fan base knows they're not going to see Tony Parker, Ginobili, Kawhi in
Aldridge.
certain points of the year. You know? I mean, they know that that's going to take place. Now, Tim, let me ask you this question.
Sure.
Should the Cavs do this enough times where we make that the norm every year? Or should we stop now? Or should we do it concerning LeBron's age?
I was just going to say, looking at how old LeBron's getting, he's already, 31?
Yeah, 32, actually. Or 33. He's old. He's up there.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's not getting any younger. Kyrie's not getting any younger.
It's not
Love's not, I mean, you can make the argument about everybody.
Yeah, it's not necessarily about the age of LeBron, because LeBron's still young because he started when he was in high school. It's more about how many games he's played over his entire career, which is a big difference. Because when you look at,
thing, take a nap.
like, you could have
You get to sleep, 8 hours a night. If you're LeBron James, I think that rests your body. You get in those hot baths or those ice baths after every game. I think that
But
calms
Matt,
the
you got to
muscles.
remember,
Well, yeah,
LeBron has played in 6 straight NBA Finals.
And I want him
So
to
that
play
includes-
in,
that adds up to
3,
another
4
probably
more.
season or so of games that he's played.
I understand that, but at the same time, I want to see him in 3, 4 more. And if he's done it before, he knows he can do it. He knows that no matter, and it kicks in with the adrenaline. If he wants to win a game, like his life depends on it, and he knows my heart could give out after this performance, he's gonna do it. Now, at the same,
He may do it, but would management allow that?
he is the management. He is every aspect
See,
of the Cleveland
I have a
Cavaliers.
tendency to disagree with that,
Now, how?
honestly.
How? I want to hear your thoughts.
I mean, I understand you say, oh, LeBron's the owner. Yeah, LeBron can be seen as the general manager, but he's not the one signing the paychecks right now. If Dan Gilbert came up to LeBron and said, hey, LeBron, I need you to sit tonight, do you think LeBron would listen?
Well, here's the deal. Go back to that meeting Dan Gilbert had with LeBron back in 2014 summer or 2015 summer when LeBron was saying, hey, I might come back to Cleveland. I kind of want to, but we've got some problems, Dan. We've got some problems. We got to talk it out if I'm going to come back. Because the Heat already have a contract ready for me to sign to play for the next 6-7 years, and I want a good reason why I should come back. Can you apologize? In that meeting, what was said between those two was Dan Gilbert said, here, I apologize, and here is the franchise. Do with it what you will, because when you were here the first time, we won. We didn't win a championship, but you were younger. You know what it's like to do that. Bring that experience here, and whatever you need, you got it. If you want to go get it yourself, go do it. But we are here for you. Whatever you want is what we're going to bring to you.
Yeah.
And that's what was done. If Dan Gilbert said, LeBron, I'm still number one, LeBron would be in Miami right now.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, Tom?
I completely agree with that. Yeah, that like LeBron, I mean LeBron is essentially the franchise.
Yeah.
He he himself is a franchise, as well as he has made the Cavaliers his own franchise.
Yeah.
He is essentially a double franchisee at this point.
Like, can we agree that after LeBron retires, Cleveland will no longer be called Cleveland?
It'll be called LeBronville.
LeBronville, LeBronland.
Yeah, we will call
Are
Cleveland
you sure they won't
LeBronville.
rename Akron that instead?
Northern Akron.
Yeah, they renamed Akron LeBron. And then,
Yeah, and then Jamesville is the name of Cleveland. Jamesland.
No, they would name Canton James.
Yeah, they would just name it James. Welcome to James.
Oh, and you guys should be paying attention to live stream chat, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get off the Skype.
Yeah.
No, just minimize it. Go to the main panel. I'm actually tuned in, obviously.
Chicago
There you go.
Way is taking you out behind the dumper.
Start at the top, or I ask you two if you want to go out and grab lunch after the show.
Yeah, well, I kind of want, I was going to go over the scores tonight, so,
Oh, okay.
after
I'm going to
enough.
Chicago Way, you Matt. With me?
if we could ever figure out chat.
You know what? I know who Babyface Nelly is. So let me tell you something, Babyface Nelly. Because I feel like you're the kind of person that's in charge of certain clubs at Lakeland. So let me just tell you, the meeting notes are done, and I'm a good boy, okay? Anyway, so, anyway.
Oh, wait. Then why didn't you set them my way if they're done, by the way?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I kind of started a radio show at 3 o'clock. My bad. I'll send it to you.
You need to read the last comment.
Yeah, I see that. That's how I knew who it was.
Okay.
That's how I know who it is. Who's Insult Comic? Is that you?
Actually, it's not.
They want.
Alright, well, you guys have a good rest of the show. I'll stop bothering you
All
now.
right. I'll see you, Tim.
Yep, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining
Alright,
us.
see you guys. No
So-
problem. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Bye.
So, my thing is just, if I'm going to see the Cavaliers, well, what do you want more, Tom?
Championship.
Right. If you're a fan and you spend $200 or $300 on tickets to go see the Cavs, and you're still in the midsection. You're not even down on the floor.
Okay.
Because it's more expensive. It's like $1,000. Probably, or north of $700 per ticket.
Mhm.
You're there, and you spend $1,400, right?
Okay. You said 400.
About $400, so about $800 for 2 tickets.
Okay.
You take your girlfriend, take your mom, your dad, your friend,
What have you?
whatever, girlfriend. I said that
You did
twice,
it
didn't
twice,
I?
yeah.
I said that twice. Shows how thirsty I am. Anyway, do you want her, him, whoever it is, and yourself to have a good time and watch LeBron and company play with Kyrie and Kevin? Or do you want to win a championship
Well, that's the thing.
after you've spent the money?
That's the thing. If I'm going there for the experience of it. I can watch, like you can have an HD TV and essentially just watch the game from your living room, and it'll feel real. But,
yeah.
But in order to
It's still
but,
different when
to
you're
still-
there, though.
Oh yeah, very much so. But how does it change? Got another thing from getting more chat messages.
If that was me, why wouldn't I go in the front? Oh. Well, then who is... Is that actually her? because
Uh,
who are you? Identify yourself.
Eh.
Hey, do it for me. You know what I mean? Who's
why are we doing accents?
who's Babyface Nelly and who's Insult Comic? Yeah, your name is.
Show yourselves.
Show yourself to me, Josh Tomlin. Well, you won the game last night, so it's okay.
No. If you wanted to troll him a little bit harder, you should name yourself Trevor Bauer and just
Or Cristiano Ronaldo.
yeah.
Then I won't
Either
talk to you
one.
at all.
Yeah. But it's in my case, if you're going to the game, you're going for the experience of it. Just going to a basketball game is different than watching it on TV. Just like the experience of going to a hockey game or any other live event is just that. It's an experience
Yeah.
that you feel. Do I need LeBron there in order to enjoy the game? No, because I'm there with friends. I'm there with people I enjoy. And in that case, I'll still be happy. I'll enjoy the game and know that even though LeBron's not playing, that they're doing it for me to be happy that we are going to win that championship.
you. They're doing it for you.
Because I understand as a fan that that's what they're doing. Because
Alright,
I understand that. But like, if you're talking about like an 8-year-old kid who doesn't understand how sports teams.
Yes, Matt, Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think that was that was awesome. Thank you, Tim.
We'll be right back here on Beyond Question.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. From the hookah we use, to the hoses we provide, to the way we pack our bowls. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. Our hookahs are cleaned after each use. When they begin to deteriorate, we replace them. Our hoses are replaced every 3 months, and our flavors are always fresh. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. We only use the finest Exotica hookah charcoal. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. If it does not meet your standards or doesn't work, we fix it. If you still have a problem with it, we replace it. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux, located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/Lake Effect.
Now, more than ever, a college education is a necessity. If you want to get ahead, then Lakeland Community College is here to help. Lakeland's tuition is low, and classes are offered day, night, weekends, or online. You can get a college education conveniently and affordably. Earn a degree, start a bachelor's, or upgrade job skills. Lakeland has the education you need for today and tomorrow. Lakeland Community College. Opportunity starts here. Visit lakelandcc.edu. lakelandcc.edu.
Walk-in and writing center help. Free and no appointment needed. Interlibrary C3051. Monday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wednesday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Thursday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need assistance to guide and enhance your writing, reading, and revision skills? A Writing Center tutor is available to help you. Call 440-525-7425 for more information.
And we are back on Beyond Question. We need a little jingle for our show.
Yeah, I think we do. Just need to get somebody on that.
Yeah, Hey, babyface Nelly, why don't you come and, like, you know, do a little jingle? Matt, you know, I'll LeBron you. What does that mean? I'll LeBron you. What, are you going to, like, block me when I'm trying to go get a Coke? Like, I'm going to go try downstairs to Breakers to go grab a cherry Coke here and be like, LeBron, block from the back. Boom, and knock it out of my hands. I don't really know what you're doing. But anyway.
Yeah, just...
So, let's go live,
Yeah,
too.
but, like, that's the entire thing, though, is that... Yeah, a Coke ball is not going to be able to hold that up, Matt.
And I am now live.
Yeah, there
Yes,
you go.
along with Tom Butler, DJ Grizzly. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Why does it
All
sound
right.
like a seductive bane? Anyway,
I-
so I guess my name, according to Insult Comic, is Josh Tomlin. I'm a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians, let me tell you. So
And apparently you can go ahead and just do the radio show from inside the Indians' dugout.
yeah, that's how this is going to work. So anyway, talking about the Tribe, they're down 2-1 right now to
Yep.
the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota. Trevor Bauer on the mound today for the Cleveland Indians. Talk to me about why you still believe to this day that Trevor Bauer is a good pitcher. Please tell me.
I mean, he's a good number 5. I'll put it that way.
He's a good number 5.
I would not put him at, like, you know, in the mid rotation. Like,
Yeah, and
I mean,
somebody just came into the chat and said they're Cristiano Ronaldo. Please tell me why you would want to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
so that you can play F3.
He's an idiot. Can we just get that through our brains? Cristiano Ronaldo's an idiot. I mean, please, can we just believe that today?
I just talk about Cristiano Ronaldo just to troll you now.
Yeah, you
so.
just troll me with Cristiano Ronaldo. Please.
I don't necessarily
let me tell
care at all. It's just funny to see your reaction, which is why I do it.
All right. Anyway, so talking about the Indians, back on that. Explain your Trevor Bauer philosophy.
All right, I'm sure he did not perform well in the World Series,
Right.
obviously, but I'm not going to necessarily hold that against him.
Well,
I felt like that was just all a whole bunch of 3-1 karma from the Cavaliers. But like Trevor Bauer, like if we do have somebody who can be a 5, I'm probably fine putting him in in relief for a long relief.
see, let me talk to
Because
you.
he's done that.
Let me tell you.
I remember
about-
that one game when we were playing the Blue Jays. It was we were having that long winning streak last year, and he
Right,
pitched
right.
for 6 innings,
Yeah.
scoreless in extra,
Yeah.
like that. And then he said that he could possibly pitch again the next day.
Right.
That's just who he is. He
Well-
enjoys doing that type of
Well,
thing.
let me tell you something right now about Trevor Bauer.
'Cause he enjoys
is
pitching.
okay. Enjoying something, I can enjoy.
La
Picking
Suca
up
Lounge.
dog crap. It's not, something. Look, Trevor Bauer.
Well, if picking up dog crap is your job and that's what you do for a living, and you enjoy it, then be happy with it. But Trevor Bauer,
Don't
he's a pitcher.
worry,
He gets paid
be
to be a
happy.
great pitcher, so he pitches.
He's not
he
a
does
great
it.
pitcher. Okay, can we get that through our minds?
He's a good pitcher.
The best thing about Trevor Bauer is that he plays for a good team. Okay?
Yeah.
So the fact is that now we're winning. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2. Indians are in the
All
lead.
right.
So last year in the World Series, we saw the real Trevor Bauer. We saw Trevor Bauer, the pitcher, to the fullest extent of what he is capable of doing. He is a bullpen pitcher at best. Cool dude. Cool
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
The guy called me up, said, hey, let's hang out. Cool, let's go chill. But talking about...
That was a hypothetical, right?
That was a hypothetical.
Okay.
Never happened, never will happen. If I got to hang out with some of the Cleveland Indians, man,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
dude, it would be awesome. But anyway, I think personally that
Trevor Bauer's
Bauer
not a
needs
good
to go to AAA. He needs to if he wants to be a starting pitcher, if he wants to be a bullpen pitcher and be good at it, just go there right now. Same thing with Tomlin. Go there right now. But If he wants to
I feel like Tomlin's a little more developed than Trevor Bauer.
Yeah, but Tomlin doesn't. The thing you need is speed on your pitches, and if you don't have that, look at R.A. Dickey. What he did with his knuckleball was fantastic. He
So you're
had
saying that
strategy.
so you're saying that Trevor Bauer should go ahead and just, or that Tomlin? Are you saying that Tomlin should go ahead and just start learning a knuckleball?
No, what I'm saying is if you have a slower pitch, if all of your pitches are slower, you need to be able to strategically place them where hitters cannot hit them.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have that. Bauer and Tomlin don't have that. So Bauer just strike zone. Constantly, consistent, going for the strike zone. Eventually, and they already have, hitters in our division and in the entire league have learned how to hit Trevor Bauer. And to me, that's where the conversation ends. Because if you are successful one season, you have a great year. Same happened with Max Scherzer of the Nationals. He went out, he won the Cy Young with Detroit, joined the Nationals. You barely hear about him because he had one successful year.
Scherzer
That's how
had a 20 strikeout freaking start like last year.
That's one game. I'm talking about in the entire season.
I'm pretty sure Max Scherzer did well the entire last season.
But did he win the Cy Young?
Did Cliff Lee win another Cy Young? Did CC Sabathia win another Cy Young? No.
They were old. They were old. And we traded them because we couldn't pay them. And we decided, hey, this money that we could pay you, we don't want to because what do we want to do? I don't know, maybe build some more windows on our big restaurant that we have out in left field. I don't know what they wanted to do. Completely ridiculous. But that's a different conversation for a different day. Hey, we're going to take a break one more time. When we come back, this is Beyond Question here on Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio.
Thinking of getting engaged? Tired of mall shopping where all the jewelry looks alike? Cameo Jewelers is the store to shop for beautiful, unique diamond engagement rings, silver fashion, and Disney jewelry. Why shop online when you can get the same pricing and better quality at Cameo Jewelers?
2 store locations, Menor and Chardon. Menor store liquidation, 50% off Pandora.
Remember the 5 C's when buying a diamond. Cut, clarity, color, carats, and Cameo.
Bring in your Lakeland ID for a special discount. Check out our website, CameoJewelers.com. Facebook and Twitter.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. From the hookah we use, to the hoses we provide, to the way we pack our bowls. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. Our hookahs are cleaned after each use. When they begin to deteriorate...
That is a very long commercial.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, talking about what's up. I'm also on Instagram Live right now.
Yeah.
So the entire broadcast is broadcast on 2 different live streams.
Yeah.
This is actually very weird. So shout out to, wow, I can't even do this right now. Shout out to Roy and Becky, former co-workers, good friends of mine.
Okay.
Out at the Dank Robin, Red Robin. Shout out to my 2 viewers I have right now. What up, what up? Anyway, so going back to what we were talking about, Tom Brady and Cristiano Ronaldo, on why Cristiano Ronaldo... Hold on, I'm going to play this hot button for you guys, and you guys are going to... First of all, here's the question of the day, and the question of every show that we have. Is Cristiano Ronaldo softer than Tom Brady, or is Tom Brady softer than Ronaldo? I hate Ronaldo. I can't stand him. You know, right now,
And
I hate
Jeremiah
Ronaldo.
in the back room agrees with me.
I can't
that
stand
Tom
him.
Brady is softer than Ronaldo.
From his haircut to his performance, he is terrible. Okay, can we just agree with that? Here we go. Here's the hot button.
Yes, Matt, Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, that was Tom recording that. Anyway, no, Ronaldo sucks, Roy. Ronaldo sucks. This is unbelievable. Messi for life. I don't care what he did. I don't care what he's gonna do. He's the best soccer player of our generation. It's already decided. Nobody knows. Tom Brady's not softer than Ronaldo, if you ask me. He's huge. He's not fake news. Cristiano Ronaldo is fake news, okay? Can we just understand? Isn't that true, though?
Come on, Trump. Come on, fake Trump.
Don't talk to me. I'm not fake Trump. I'm not fake Trump. Let me tell you something. You know what? All right, so I'm getting some from the video chat up here that I suck. And hot button out of nowhere, you suck. Well, dude, today is just the roast me day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Today is the roast me day. I don't understand it. I don't get it. By the way,
let's
for
just blame
those
it on 420.
for those of you listening, next week I'm trying to get a bunch of viewers for my Instagram live stuff. Next week at I want to say it's going to be Monday around 2:00. I'm going to have a Dunkin' Donuts $25 gift card. For those of you that comment the most, if I can get over 50 viewers.
Oh.
If I can get over 50 viewers, right now I only have one, so that's bad.
Congrats.
But if I can get 49 more viewers than I have right now, I will give out that $25 gift card to the person that comments the most. Now I have no viewers, so nobody knows. So anyway,
Well
tell your friends, everybody, because everybody likes Dunkin'. I know that. I hate Dunkin'. I'm a Starbucks man all the way. What about you, Tom? Starbucks, Dunkin', what do you like?
I prefer my own Speedway coffee, but
Really?
it's
How?
fine. Like then again, it's like if you have it fresh, then it's like people swear by it. So
Really?
yeah.
Fresh Speedway coffee? Is that the thing?
So like
everybody? One
like
person?
we get enough business just from coffee. It is insane.
Yeah, I understand. 99 cents, I would buy it.
Mm.
I have bought it before. It's actually not bad.
Mm.
But Starbucks is better.
Mm.
Starbucks
then
is
again,
better.
Then again, I'm also the type of person who also enjoys just going full on. Do you want some coffee with your creamer? And it's like I'll just like pull out like a 24-ounce cup and just pour in a bunch of creamers.
I agree
and
with you,
just
Roy.
Finish it off with some house blend. And
that
is,
sounds good. That actually sounds good right now.
and
Can you
it's
do
like,
it iced?
And you can put ice in it. I mean, that wouldn't
Okay.
matter.
I
all
might do that
much.
next time. I might do that next time I go in there. But first of all, dark roast coffee,
Okay.
5 sugars, 3 shots of cream, regular cream, not Bailey's.
Mhm.
And that's my Starbucks coffee every day. Dark roast 3 and 5, like Fifth Third Bank.
Okay.
That's pretty much out of business. Anyway, so
Anyway, we gotta
what
go
did
ahead
Cristiano Ronaldo do to me? That is the question. So the question,
and- is something that we cannot mention on air.
no,
That
it's
is
actually
beyond
something
question.
that it's something I can I can answer. I grew up. One of my cousins is a huge soccer fan, and his favorite player was Cristiano Ronaldo. My entire life growing up with him, he's one of my best friends, if not my best friend, my cousin. And he would go on and on about Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't even watch soccer. Never turned it on. Never cared because I thought all of them were soft. I thought all soccer players were soft. As I got older, went to a couple soccer games, played a little bit. I actually understood the game and I liked it. And I started to invest more time into researching about it. Found out there's this huge argument about Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who's the best player of our generation,
Leo Messi.
even of all time. So, Ronaldo to me is the worst athlete I've ever seen when it comes to morals. Like when I've ever seen somebody that
An athlete with morals.
he doesn't have
Come
any
on.
morals. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo to me is the kind of person that is going to retire, and you're going to find out something he did in like
Talk
20
to
years.
Belichick about morals, damn it.
I mean, I don't know. Cristiano Ronaldo and Bill O'Reilly, same person. Anyway, that is beyond question. We got to go. I'll see you guys. If you understand the Bill O'Reilly reference, then you watched the news last night and understand what he did. Bye-bye.